think on the Married to Medicine cast you get along with the best, and who are you maybe not rocking with so much?
I really love Sweet Tea. I adore her. I really love Dr. Contessa. She is a gem. Those are the people I really love. And I mean, I like Simone. I like Toya. I mean, yeah, I like them.
And everyone else just,
well, you know, Next question.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Delightful by Design, where we spill the tea hotter than a Georgia summer. And I really mean a hot Georgia summer, because today we're diving into some juicy drama that got the Bravoverse buzzing. Conflict brewing. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine, and The Real Housewives of Potomac, RHOP. Now buckle up, because this is a roller coaster of shades, alliances, and a whole lot of receipts. Now don't misunderstand me. Regardless how the door swings, each franchise has a strong representative capable of reversing that momentum. Two of these franchises, The Real Housewives of Atlanta and Married to Medicine, are based in Atlanta, Georgia, while The Real Housewives of Potomac hails from Maryland. The cast of these three franchises primarily feature successful Black women. Now, interestingly, they seem to keep an eye on one another, which might explain why they have so much to discuss about each other. Now let's start with our Atlanta peaches. The Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies have been dealing with their own internal shakeups. For instance, Kenya Moore's dramatic exit and Phaedra Parks returning have already set the stage for fireworks. The word on the street is that tensions have been rising between the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Married to Medicine crew. Now, Phaedra, who made a brief stint on Married to Medicine, y'all, let's not pretend that some executive or even Andy approved Phaedra being on Married to Medicine. And why? Ratings. Well, Phaedra Parks' time on Married to Medicine was marked by tension and drama with the cast. She reportedly struggled to connect with the group. And I believe they were a little bit jealous of Phaedra. That's why she couldn't connect with them. Because during a cast trip to Key West, Phaedra accused the Married to Medicine ladies for being mean girls, particularly after Dr. Heavenly Kynes invited Phaedra's ex-husband, Apollo Nida, to the trip. This move created discomfort for Phaedra, as it brought up unresolved issues from her past. Now you wonder why she couldn't connect with y'all, right? Well, I have more opinions about this from Giselle Bryant from The Real Housewives of Potomac, and we'll hear how Portia got caught in this and her response. Let's listen to Dr. Heavenly sounding defeated.
Girl, let me let you know, because I'm a man today. I do not do it, Phaedra. I do not want no shit. And she said, girl, don't worry about it. So then when you switch it on TV and call me the devil like I did something wrong, that bothers me, because I know you're a liar. Because you knew. But then maybe she was just playing it for TV like we were. But then, whatever. God is good. Let's see. Phaedra played y'all. She ain't no. Phaedra got played. Phaedra got played because her ass the one went home crying. I did not go home crying, Frankie Tam. And y'all can love Phaedra all you want to, but truth is true. That bitch went home crying. She did not play us. And even if she did come to reunion when she didn't come, that didn't hurt us none. She wasn't going to get shit anyway. She wasn't. She wasn't going to get shit anyway. So my whole thing is that Sweet Tea kept saying she wasn't coming. We knew she was coming. But I thought Phaedra was professional enough to show up. But she didn't. She didn't want to catch that smoke. So she didn't play us. She's a coward, I think. That's my thought.
But now it seems like the drama isn't just staying in Atlanta. Now let's bring in the Potomac queen, Giselle Bryant, from The Real Housewives of Potomac. She shared her thoughts on Married to Medicine during an episode of her podcast, Reasonably Shady. She expressed disappointment with the current season of Married to Medicine, particularly with the drama surrounding Phaedra Parks and her ex-husband, Apollo Nida.
Married to Medicine.
Oh,
So I like those ladies.
yeah.
I like the show.
Okay.
I don't like what the hell is happening.
What is happening?
You don't know.
Mm-mm.
But I got caught up into the Matrix,
Okay.
and I turned on my TV, and it was there.
Okay.
And all I saw was, because we know Phaedra's on the show,
Uh-huh.
and they were on a cast trip,
Okay.
and here comes Apollo
Okay.
joining them on the
Okay.
trip,
He's not a doctor. Okay.
yeah, with his wife,
Okay.
okay,
He's not a doctor.
who's not a doctor either, right? And so,
Phaedra's not a doctor.
and so Heavenly, who is a doctor,
Yeah.
invited Apollo
Okay.
and his wife. So they're walking up. So then we cut to Phaedra in her confessional, and she's like, yeah, this is the woman that my husband was cheating on me with.
Okay.
So then we see, like, Shireen, I think that's her name, is the wife. And then we have Quad,
Okay.
who used to be married to
Greg.
a doctor, Greg,
Mm-hmm.
who is now married to someone else
Yes.
on the show.
Sweet tea or something?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then now Quad is there with her new boo.
Okay.
So we have all of these exes and all of this mess.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm typically here for the mess, because
Yeah.
you know I love me some Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Right. Yes. Okay.
So I am here for the mess,
Yes.
not this mess. I was kind of like feeling bad for Phaedra. I felt like this is, from a producer standpoint, like, this is too much. We didn't cross the line. It's just too much.
Like, did they blindside her?
Like that, from what I understand,
Uh-huh.
behind the scenes, she knew Apollo was coming, but not the wife.
Okay.
And I think because Apollo was at the reunion last year with her, so I think,
Oh, right. Okay.
yeah, so I think she was cool with that, but not like you're bringing the wife. Why is Apollo? Why is Apollo there?
I don't even understand. Why is he there?
I don't get any of it. It don't make no sense. This is the whole thing is set up to be.
Now, Giselle, that's nothing less than what the Green Eye Bandits would have done, huh? I think Giselle is sending a message to her castmates to never invite Jamal, as if he would ever come. Phaedra reportedly left the show after a heated moment with Dr. Heavenly Kynes and others. Phaedra decided to pick up her bags and jump on a private jet and return to her RHOA roots. And if I was Phaedra and was allowed to miss the reunion, I would have done so too. Phaedra paid Married to Medicine dust. It seems like Phaedra's time on Married to Medicine was short-lived, but certainly eventful. Leave your thoughts on Phaedra's departure below. Now, speaking of Married to Medicine, the cast has been dealing with their own drama. It's safe to say that the Married to Medicine ladies are no strangers to conflict. Like the stunt that was pulled on Phaedra. Listen to what Dr. Simone had to say about Portia on Watch What's Happening Live.
What did you think of Jackie and Phaedra's conversation?
I think Phaedra gave us an unnecessary and unfit hard time. I think she was ready to be back with Portia, ready to be back as frickin' frack. And so just say that, but don't leave out calling us mean girls when you're headed to the #1 mean girl.
Are you calling Portia the #1 mean girl?
She's mean. She's tried to fight on social media. She snatched Kenya down. You were there.
Do y'all think Portia is a mean girl? Well, take a listen to her response on The Breakfast Club.
Gotcha. I saw Dr. Simone Whitmore call you a mean girl. Why she say that about you, capital P? You're so nice.
I don't know. I couldn't really understand what she was saying. I think Simone is reaching that straw. I don't know. I think Simone is full of it, just like that piece of doo-doo she had on her head. Like, to me, she on her show, sometimes when you're on reality TV, right, she's an OBGYN. she started on the show and, you know, she was a regular person and now on the camera. Sometimes when you start lacking in story, you start lacking as a person individually, you start just reaching and coming at bitches who are on point. So she's lacking. So when people lack, they try to deflect and come to you.
I've
never even met this person.
I wasn't even. You never even met her.
I've never even met her.
Wow.
Wait,
I've never met her.
I will say, I think a lot, even if you've never met her, because of how, like, it's been a lot of seasons of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we all feel like we know you guys, so maybe that's what she felt. I don't think you give me.
No, I think
you don't give Mean Girl.
No, I think Mean.
But you can definitely get with a. Like you hold your own.
If you knock them up,
yeah, you definitely do.
But that's the old Portia. I take that back. I don't do that no more, right, Lauren?
We're not gonna see that this season. I've been looking forward to it.
Well, I mean, I do get credit.
But if somebody nuts in you bucks, that's actually of God.
Exactly.
That's right.
Well,
Because the first
nobody.
law of nature is self-preservation. You got to defend yourself.
You have to defend yourself.
She gonna use that in a
She
special.
gonna use
I like that. I remember that. I just like remember that
was
real
a
quick.
guy.
Yeah. No, I think Mean Girl is when you have a cast member who had a death in their family and you are still hard on them. Sometimes you gotta know when someone needs a hug and not a lecture. And Simone does not have that sense at all. I just feel like she has been very mean and a little bit evil to some of her castmates.
Yeah, I didn't get Mean Girl for the first episode. I got late. You was
Could this be the perfect storm for a crossover feud with the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Married to Medicine? Imagine the shade wars that would ensue. So what do you think? Are we witnessing the start of a Bravo-wide feud? Or is this just another day in the world of reality TV? Everything happens in the vlog, not on the screen. Get to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on celebrity news and interviews. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.